Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of Coach Speak by R, where we gain insights on the success formula in today's ever changing landscape. Today, we have a remarkable individual with us who not only has climbed the success ladder, but also has left an incredible mark in the world of education, business, leadership, and growth. So please join me in welcoming the CEO of MET Group and Senior Executive for MR Burj Khalifa, Dubai, Dr. George. Welcome, Dr. George. Welcome to Code Speak by R.
Hi, thank you for the welcome.
It's a pleasure having you on the show.
It's my pleasure to have you to speak to you. I would like
So,
to have a small. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
before we begin, I want to know what are the feelings that are running through you right now, sitting and answering an interview. I'm sure you've done it many times.
Yes, interviews I have done many times on different occasions in my career as such. Before I getting into those topics, I would like to have a small correction on my introduction that you have given. Yeah, MET Group. I'm the CEO for MET Group, which is an educational institution group where we have polytechnic, engineering, and advanced studies. And this is a new assignment which I have taken, and I have been the advisor to the board and CEO for infrastructure division of IMAR. IMAR is a company which builds Burj Khalifa. So it's an affiliated division of IMAR. I have been the CEO and advisor to the board, and which does all the infrastructure projects in UAE. So that was my just previous assignment before I taking up this education assignment. Yeah. So now coming
Right.
back to the point, is yeah, it's quite an exciting assignment which I am in, and it's more exciting to share my thoughts and experiences with you. Out of my with my profile, I had been working in industries like MNCs and the different industry segments for last almost 24 years. And so I think that gives me the confidence to take up a new assignment in education industry. As sitting in as the industries which I have worked are manufacturing industry, hospitality industry, technology, infrastructure, and all these areas I have been working in the senior position. So I clearly know where the gap of the new students when they get into an industrial environment happens. That knowledge helps me to groom students to the better prospective uh, profiles, and I'm enjoying that in my campus now because in Kerala you know how systems work, and I have all the privileges to make sure new systems have been set, a new method of teaching and learning has been incorporated in our campus, so that we have good product being coming out after the specific academic year. We give more of importance to social commitment areas as well. You see a lot of students moving out of India and going out and settling down. So we are not against that, but we love to uh, hold their cultural interest and passion with our society over here, so that at any point and wherever you are, you can always look back and think and do something good for the society where they actually belong to. Because whatever we do, our parents are going to be there in India, some part of India, so we cannot totally uproot ourselves and move out. So that bondage is being taught well in our campuses. We have a lot of social activities where kids are involved, bringing all the old age people around the campuses to our campus, helping them and taking knowledge from them and experiential learning, experience sharing. All this happens so that that gives a lot of love and affection to kids, which they experience. I find that this new generation, these are new experiences because they are more glued to technology and
Yes.
mobiles and stuff like that. So we promote more of personal interactions with people and to find out that sensitive areas of emotions. And I think that develops a better society. I always profess that the world has achieved the world has achieved this epitome in science and medicine, whatever you speak. But one thing that lags is people with humanitarian heart. So what I say is that whether we become good doctors, engineers, scientists, or whatever, but the first priority should be to become a good human being. That we respect women, we respect old age people, we respect people, underprivileged people. We try to help people to develop empathy, sympathy and love to society. And I think that's what will lag in future because the way that technology is coming out, I think there will not be any lapse in technology or in development in the country. But humanitarian concepts and people with love, passion, and helping people is something that we are going to miss out in future if we go totally into this mechanical world of technology.
Right, that was a fascinating and an amazing insight of the value system and the belief system that is followed across your educational institution, which is of utmost importance, being authentic, genuine, and being human. Ultimately, we all are humans. We need each other to survive. And of course, we need that love and emotional factor, that emotional quotient, which is missing somewhere down the line in today's robotic world. So yes,
Correct.
that is
Yes.
there, and that was beautiful insights. When you were speaking right now, you mentioned about new ways of teaching that is incorporated in your institution. Can you share some light with us and our audience of what are the new ways and technology that is adopted in the education system?
In our college, what we are trying to do is that, normally all the colleges conduct guest lectures and, training for students to attend interviews, how to prepare themselves, how to have proper grooming and all those stuff. So that is a commonly taken step in all the institutions. But in my institution, what I have done is that we have divided the whole group of students into two. That's people who are interested to be entrepreneurs and people who are interested to go for a professional career. And when we divide this all students into these two groups, it's more easy for me to train them in their liking areas. For
Right.
example, if it is for entrepreneurs, rather than attending interviews and tips like that, I should be training them to be more creative, how to develop creative ideas, and I should help them how to set up a company, how to start up a new entity and stuff like that, and handhold them to the next step so that when they come out of the campus, they have a company in their hand which is earning revenue. So I always tell them that there's a common thought, which earlier thought that you complete your studies and start business. Now I teach my students in the campus that instead of completing your studies and starting business, it's always better to start business while studying, so that when your studies are over, you are already there in the path where you are confident that you will become a successful entrepreneur. So I totally promote entrepreneurship in my campus. So that's one group. Second group are professionals who would like to go for professional career. And there we give a focused training on interview attending, how to create resumes, how to walk, the grooming standards and stuff like that. So they are very focused. And this is the basic thing that we start with. Then next step, what we tell them is that normally over here in engineering as well as in art, there are no internship programs normally. They have only in the final year to have a project work and internship. Whereas in my campus, I have made it compulsory that every student has to do at least 2 weeks of internship after every year of their academic, which actually helps them to clear their minds if they have any wrong conceptions about their job going to be. So I have a clear process that they have to follow in these 2 weeks. That they go to the company, they are supposed to identify what type of position that they are going to apply after their job, after their studies, so that they can visually see how a person of your caliber to complete your graduation is going to work in a company. That gives them a lot of insight because they actually feel that just completing this academic by syllabus, they go get into the job and they start working over there. But when
Yeah.
they virtually see a person, they understand that he has some extra skills to perform more, and how punctual he is, and how can he grow in his career, and what all extra things that he is supposed to know. So what happens is that after the 2 weeks of internship, he comes back to the campus. He will start asking the college authorities that I need to develop these skills, I need to do these skills, I need to have this, because he knows that those skills only help him to grow well in his career when he
Yes.
joins the company. That helps me more. Otherwise, what happens is that I have to first counsel him about the need of developing these skills, convince him, then teach him. Now with this internship, it is automatically it is an knowledge that he gets that these things have to be there.
Yes,
So it's
like a
every
self
year it's
awareness
compulsory.
and his hands on experience of his gap
Correct.
that requires to be filled.
Correct. Because this new era, there are a lot of technologies which keep on changing in every 3 months to 6 months. So we have to start coping up with those technologies. Then only you get into the right job when you come out. So that's one step that we take. And second is that for entrepreneurs, we give them a mentorship continuous. And seeing the prospect of that, this academic year onwards, we have launched a new course called Learn Entrepreneurship in Burj Khalifa Way. And
I
that's a
was going
very
to
unique
ask you
course.
about that statement. In my next
Yeah,
question, that was my statement to you.
yeah. So this is a new course, and I can proudly say that this is the most unique and 100% effective course. Anywhere in India, you will not get such a course. The importance of this course is the title itself says that learn entrepreneurship in Burj Khalifa way. Why I have mentioned Burj Khalifa in this is Burj Khalifa is one of the most successful entrepreneurship projects. So in our course, we we have a case study. One semester they have a case study to learn about Burj Khalifa. Just to say a small, take a short time to explain about Burj Khalifa is that Burj Khalifa, when Dubai king, respected Sheikh Mohammed, conceived this idea, it was around 1995 or, and the project started in 2000. At that point of time, if you see, Dubai was not that prominent. Normally,
Yeah,
people when they go, say that from India, when say that they go to either Persia or they go to Sharjah. Sharjah was more popular. That's
yeah,
the time when he thought that there should be some uniqueness for this country. Then only he can come out successful. That's how he imagined the concept of Burj Khalifa. So from that point, you can consider that as an entrepreneurship project. So a person sitting and thinking about a unique project and developing a team, because if you are going to build a 10-story building, you can actually go and find a contractor who have built 15-story building. So it's an easy job. But if it's a
yeah,
unique project to identify the best people and talented people from different parts of the world and start building it, and fine tuning it at every point, because it's a unique thing. You don't know how it's going to be successful. So every time there is a change for the project. That's a real example for an entrepreneurship. So he started changing it everywhere. And if you see from 2000, it has launched at 2010. In that 10 years period, there was two world economic crises happened. So there was
yeah,
financial crisis for the project. And if you see, the name of the project was Burj Dubai initially. But at the last moment, because of the financial support required, it was later named as Burj Khalifa. Sheikh Khalifa is the king of Abu Dhabi. So what I'm coming to say is that even in spite of he becoming the ruler of Dubai, he have gone through all the pains of an entrepreneur, and that's how he makes that project successful. And after the launch of Burj Khalifa, today you and me, when we land in Dubai, our first wish is to go and see Burj Khalifa.
yeah.
And I have been traveling around the world. If I, specifically, if I have to say, 2 years back when I was there in Florida for a meeting, I was talking to one of the local citizen over there. he never heard about Dubai, you know. And when I asked him whether he have heard about Burj Khalifa, he said, yeah, Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world. I said that Dubai is the country where Burj Khalifa is there, you know. So
Yeah.
imagine the power of an entrepreneurship project. It has grown beyond the fame of a country. You know that the
Yeah.
country is been recognized by the name of the project. So I want my students to learn about the case study, how powerful and thought, a creative thought can go beyond the fame of a nation. So that's the case study that we do. So we have this course as 2 year course, 3 year course, and 4 year. 2 year course are people who just want to learn entrepreneurship. They don't have any specific eligibility criteria or background. Even if you are a sixth standard pass, you can come and study. Even if you are a PhD, you can come and do this course for 2 years. 3 years is basically it's uh, clubbed with 3 year degree course, either with a BCom or BBA or BCA. Along with that course, they can conduct learn entrepreneurship course as well. So after 3 years, they get a degree as well as they complete this entrepreneurship course. And 4 year entrepreneurship course is basically for engineering graduates. So that's a 4 year course engineering. Along with that, they do entrepreneurship course. So why I say that this is a very unique course is because when you join for this course in the first 3 months itself, we will have mentors counseling you to identify what is the concept in your mind, what type
Right.
of business and what segment that you're looking at and stuff like that. So automatically within first 6 months, we get into a final spot of idea, which is your liking area. And in 6 months, we register a company in your name. Either it's a private limited, public limited, proprietary, partnership, or an NGO or trust, whatever. We register a company, so you are an owner of an entity by yourself, you know. And after that, rest of the month, we help you to drive this business. We have an office space given to you inside the campus itself. So as a student, when you come to the college, the time that you attend the classes, after that, you go and sit in your office as the chairman of your company, and you start running your company. So the morale of a student totally changed because from a student to an entrepreneur. So then he becomes more responsible. So he starts taking things more different way. We do a counseling, and not only that, our college is 23-year-old college. So our alumni network is more than 30,000 people, connected to it. So that's where I say that if you start any business, I can promote that business in our close network itself and start earning revenues for you. And we
Yeah.
start grooming you to a level when you complete your course, you are actually coming out with a company of yourself where it has started earning revenue. Then you can take it from there. That's why I say that our course is very unique because it's an entrepreneur course where 100% you become an owner of the company which is earning revenue when you complete this course and come out. Because
Right.
99% of courses in India which is run, they teach you how to become an entrepreneur. They teach you how to run a company after becoming an entrepreneur. And the course is over. Whereas
Yeah.
in our course, we make sure that you are an entrepreneur, make sure that you have started earning revenue, and you can take out this company and flourish outside. Or if you want to continue in our campus, even after completing your course, you are free to continue with the office space inside the campus. So that makes a lot of effect in it. And as I
Yeah.
say, one semester there is a case study about Burj Khalifa. They have an they have an industrial visit of 1 week to Dubai during that semester, and we have tied up with topmost companies over there like Danway and Arabian Cars. All these companies, more than 6,000, 7,000 employees work over there. And our students will have an opportunity to meet the chairman of the company, their senior managerial people, and to see and feel how such a big company is operated. So the entrepreneurs get motivated and inspired to see such a big company. So they also feel that tomorrow they should, own a company like that. So they have experiences. We give them an experiential learning in those companies, meet people, meet how it's operated, how the projects are controlled, and stuff like that. Apart from that, one day they spent in Burj Khalifa, and and that visit is not just like a tourist. We go there, have a tea, coffee, and come out. It is more of a technical visit because as I have been a part of Imar affiliate company for 7 years, and I have been actually during this period, I have been a resident in Burj Khalifa for 7 years. I have been staying in Burj Khalifa. So I know all the technical aspects of it. So I would like to give our students an insight about the technical background and what are the technologies used to build such an, epitome of a monument of that sort. So that gives a lot of insight to kids. So I think this is the only course in India which gives such an experiential learning, and they come out, and in another semester we give them an internship in an university campus in Madras, Chennai, called MSSW, Madras School of Social Work. They are experts and highly ranked in India on developing social entrepreneurs like NGOs and trusts, something like that. So our students will have a 10 days internship in that campus to learn about social entrepreneurial aspects. Because I want our kids, when they build up a company, to bring some essences of social work as well
Yeah.
incorporated in the company. So,
Yes.
we need more entrepreneurs with heart. It's not only just to earn money, sort
Absolutely.
of.
Absolutely.
So this is, I'm sure it was not very short, but this is the summary of the course which we would like to launch
No,
this
in
year. And I,
fact, I'm happy you shared the journey of the course where mentoring, and it's actually hand holding the students for their success ladder till they don't reach a certain level where they can fly independently, which is very important in today's world, because just theoretical knowledge is not the end of it. Applying that practical knowledge, getting the loopholes, and having someone help you solve the problems of that loophole is very important, which you have come up with a great innovative idea of helping young entrepreneurs. Now, what happens is generally people think MBA ho gaya, ye ho gaya, theek hai, abhi apna business run kar lo. But it is not just that phase. Even a child who is maybe in the fifth standard, sixth standard has an innovative idea who wants to flourish. And the stereotypical state of mind is abhi bahut padhai baki hai, but that's
correct,
not
yes,
the end. You have to nurture it, you have to help them, you have to hold their hand. And I completely resonate with that, because I do the same with my children. If someone comes with some idea, it is not just shut down, it is, come on, let's see what else we can do. Because the more you tickle the brain cells, the more ideas come up, the more innovation, the more
actually,
difference. And that's the
perfectly
way
right.
to learn in that environment, which is that creative and logical environment together, which is extremely
Correct.
important. And it was an amazing insight for a lot of young adults, or even, seasoned leaders or adults who want to venture out, or who are looking at something different that can be done to create that impact in society, which was a really beautiful insight. Now, you spoke about a vision and a strategy. When you learn the Burj Khalifa way, you of course have a vision which you nurture, then you strategize that vision, and then you have to be human as well, that people person, that emotional factor. And that's how then in turn you give back to society. So what was your thought process when you had this program that you were formulating?
I know I like to I am always appreciate creative ideas, and I always, wherever I have worked, I always promote creative ideas and try to implement that. So when I took over this assignment, this was my passion. So when this the spark of this idea came to my mind, I actually discussed with many entrepreneurs, many chairman, and the senior executives of successful business units. So when I shared this, I could see the glow in their eyes. They say that we never had such an opportunity when we were studying, and if someone were there to inspire us in colleges when we studied, I am sure that we would have achieved 100 times more than what it is now. Because, and I'm not talking about people who are just namesake successful. I'm talking about people who are having at least 500 million dollars turnover business guys. So imagine if such an opportunity, if it can accelerate the prospects of people, I think we are doing something good to the nation as well as an
Yes.
individual and the society.
Yes.
To identify the talents and help them and come out successful. And so, if when I heard it from successful people, then I understood that we are in the right track. So that's how I started formulating this course. And yeah, I have a lot of mentors being listed in this, and most of the mentors are highly successful, practicing entrepreneurs as well as academicians from international universities who can mentor people. And yeah, a lot more of people like that have joined hands with me, and to bring successful entrepreneurs in the campus level. And as I say, we are not looking on to making money out of this course. If you hear about the course fee, it's very budget oriented to what we offer them. For example, if it's a 2 year course, we charge them 2.5 lakh rupees for 2 years, and I am 100% sure that just with 2.5 lakh rupees for you to start a business, make it successful, have an industry visit to an international industry visit, and all this stuff, it just meets the cost, you know. Because even nowadays, even if you have 5 lakh rupees starting a company, making it successful, it's not even 50% sure. Whereas with this money, we make sure that this money is included every expenses in it. Your company registration is a part of it. Your industrial visit to Dubai is a part of it. Your industrial visit to Chennai social work college is a part of it. So all the expenses are covered, and I want success to come out of it, and finance should not be a reason. And for a 3 year course, we are charging uh, uh, 3.25 lakhs for 3 year course. And in 3 year course, they become an entrepreneur, they have a running company, and they complete a 3 year graduation course, graduation certificate, graduation course accredited with AICTE and the universities of Kerala. And same as if it's a 4 year course, it's a 4.5 lakh rupees where you become an entrepreneur, you have a company on yourself, and you are an engineer coming out. So if you compare my fee structure, it's very nominal fee structure, but our intention is to bring in more takers for such a course. And our excitement is to groom good entrepreneurs from our campus.
Beautiful, beautiful. That is amazing. So, what is that last piece of advice that you would want to give someone who aspires to reach the heights, the Burj Khalifa way? Let's put it that way.
The one first thing that you have to do is that you have to always keep your mind open. First thing, you should always try to uh, have a creative thinking process. Second is that you should be ready to work hard to achieve it. And third is that perseverance. How much ever time that you lose out, you should still have a heart to fight and achieve that. I'll tell you, whatever you feel that's a dream, it's easily achievable when you have all these three happening with you. And I'm 100% sure that we are people who can handhold and bring in kids with such an successful vision.
Right. So that was a fantastic conversation with you. We have gained so much of insight and fantastic and amazing outlook to entrepreneurship and a lot of other stuff that you have told us, honestly. So, thank you so much, Dr. George. You are a true embodiment of success, which we can definitely see and hear from you. And I would like to thank our audience who have joined us and given us their time, as well as Dr. George has shared some amazing insights, as well as he has inspired a lot of individuals. So think about how you want to be creative and how you want to grow the success ladder the Burj Khalifa way. So until next time, stay motivated and keep striving for your dreams. Take care and keep shining.
Thank you so much, Alvina, and it was a great moment for me to share my ideas with you. And God bless you. And we will surely meet up again.
Sure. Thank you.